Hey guys, MeanSpeed here today. Just wanted to quickly, say Happy New Year, because it will be when I upload this video. You may hear fireworks. It's pretty close to the countdown, but yeah, I'm just going to quickly get through this. Basically, I uploaded a video about soldiers and it kind of got mixed responses. I'm just going to take one comment and talk about that comment because I don't have Google Plus, so I can't reply to each message, but I wanted to just make a video about this comment. So it says, "People have always been camping. Just look back at some old videos of good soldiers. Since 2010 there were camping soldiers." Well, I'm aware of that, you know, soldiers always had a tendency to camp. The point of the video was that I've noticed a huge increase in that camping playstyle and a huge increase in the class's popularity this year in general as I've been playing. He also goes on to say that I think the blasting strike is overpowered, and he says it's only good to get people away from you. Well, that's sure. I mean, that's true if you're on an open space map where you can't be blasted onto houses to take huge amounts of damage. But I said it's overpowered because of how well it fits with the long-range pistol. Because you can blast someone, send them flying, and then they're immediately in the long-range pistol range, and they're also in the air, which makes them a very easy target as well once they've been blasted. And you know, when people use blasting strike as a main method of attack instead of defense, which is what it was intended for, then it can really be a strong force to have to deal with should you hit a wall. And then he says sometimes it doesn't even do any damage. Well, yeah, it depends about the map and where you are. Do you really expect a soldier to go in a 1v1 with a gunner that uses Frenzy Fire 5? If a gunner comes at me, I blast him away, and are you complaining about that? Well, no, I'm not. I understand that soldiers are afraid of close engagement with gunners, as the gunner is normally going to win such a fight, but when soldiers don't even think to use their weapons and immediately blast, then it does get a bit dubious. I mean, blasting strike isn't the only option, and while it's great to use it and it's tactical, the short-range SMG should get a bit of use in its preferred range before a blast at least. I mean, most soldiers use the long-range pistol way too much instead of the SMG. It really makes me wonder why they bought an SMG in the first place if they're never going to use it. And then he says, you want to ban the long-range pistol if you get a server, just because some people are really good with it. Well, it's actually not hard to be good with it. Like I said, you know, the game is old, it's running on an old engine, the hitboxes are quite big and large, and people normally move around very slowly. This is a casual game, it's very easy to get hits on people. That's why I'm saying it's powerful, because you know, it does good damage in moderate range as well. It does shoot quite fast for a long-range weapon. I just do think it's too powerful. But like I said, it's my opinion, and if I've offended you, then I'm sorry. If I offended anyone else, I'm sorry. But please, I've used it for a long time. It's my most used weapon on probably 2 or 3 of my soldiers. I've used it well enough to know how good it can be. And you said, if you meet a good soldier camping with long-range pistol, what you call tryhards, you will lose. Well, I'm not calling all of them tryhards, but look at the attitude of the guys and their usernames. I mean, they're clearly inspired by Null Subject or something else, like they want to look intimidating or famous. I mean, look at all the symbols in the names and stuff, alternating between lowercase and caps. And the instant accusations didn't make me smile either. I mean, if you're friends with these guys, then I understand why you're angry and you want to defend them. But if you don't know them, I can only assume that you're this angry because you play soldier a lot. And I think that a lot of people who play the gunner class and fight against a lot of camping soldiers will agree with me. And then he says, and you're playing with a shotgun that deals 40 plus damage each shot. Well, the shotgun shoots very slowly. I normally just switch to my SMG after one attempt at a full body shot, and if it's not a good solid hit on the body, then it isn't a guaranteed 40 anyway. So yeah, I find it a good counter to the long-range pistol users anyway. So if I've offended anyone in that video, I'm sorry. I did say it was my opinion on the pistol. Really, I mean, I'm not trying to offend anyone. I mean, I can't please everyone. Some people are going to disagree with me, but that's just what I've noticed about the general trend of soldiers these days. And yes, there are other factors in the game that are broken and powerful. I'm not saying the soldier is like the biggest overpowered thing, but too many of them in a server can be pretty insane with the blasting strike. I think the server that I recorded in had, I think the whole team apart from one person were soldiers, which is pretty insane. You know, if all of them blast at the same time, or well, it doesn't really matter. You're going to get blasted in any close range engagement anyway. So yeah, if I've offended anyone again, I'm sorry. That's not what I try to do. You know, I'm just here on YouTube to have a bit of fun and to play Battlefield Heroes because I enjoy the game. So yeah, really, if I've offended anyone, I've said this like 10 times already, sorry, but that's how I feel about the soldier class. I've just seen a huge increase in the soldiers, and really it's just pretty crazy. I do still stand on my points. I just think some people just didn't get my points entirely, or you know, they got the wrong end of the stick, or they just thought that I was trolling or whatever. I've just really, you know, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I've tried to clear some stuff up in this video, but yeah. So once again, Happy New Year, guys. I heard about 5 fireworks going off during this commentary when I was recording, but yeah, I'll see you when I make a new video. See ya.